Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I was waiting for my thing to start. This is Lelena's Crochet. I am Lelena. Come on in. Get your drink, a snack, your project, and join me. We're going to have a yarny chat today. I have, I'm sorry, I haven't made a video in a while. I had a procedure on my back and life happens. I got to have my grandson for a couple days. We went on a small vacation. There was a holiday. Yeah, life was happening. So I am now back. I, of course, did many projects. None that have been completed, of course. That's not true. When we were on vacation at the cabin, I made a friend of mine, um, sorry for the jiggles. I have you up against the couch, so you're closer to me. Um, I made her a mesh top, which, to go over one day we went over and she was wearing this cute little pair of jean shorts and a little white tank top. And I was like, you know what would look great with that? Would be a little top to go over it, like a neutral, maybe a tad bit of color. So that's what I made her. I don't know if she's worn it yet or not. I need her to take a picture of it, whether she wears it or not, and send it to me so I can put it up on the YouTube streets for y'all to see. Because it looks pretty cute. And she's all, she's kind of tiny. It's cute. So, yeah, it took me probably total 6 hours. Because I worked a little bit for 2 days, a couple days. Yeah, it was fine. Anyways, I have made the heel. I'm about to turn my heel. I have now done this 3 times. The first time something happened with my side stitches on one side, it's unclear as to what happened. I was very upset that it happened. It knows what it did. I'm pulling a Shannon from, another yarn. It knows what it did. It was in timeout for a day. So then I pulled out all the stitches, redid them, and something else happened. And I got angry and pulled it all out again. And this is now I've done it. Then something else. Oh, I set it down last night. I was in the middle of turning the heel and my husband came home and I should have known better. I should have just finished and not, and just, I mean, dinner was already done. All I had to do was make instant mashed potatoes. It takes like 2 minutes. So I undid it again this morning. It is now 2:00 in the afternoon. I had to undo several rows of the heel to get it back here. This is my new, see, I've always wanted to make a pair of socks. I do have the other sock waiting for me to start the heel, but I was like, or the heel flap. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just turn this one and it'll be easier. I'm starting a brand new project that I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's okay. My neck light, because the yarn is dark. Even with this light, I still can't see. My eyes are just terrible. I need new glasses too. So I also have this cool project I've been working on. This is a blanket. It's a corner to corner blanket. And this multicolor yarn here is TEMU. And it's so soft. It's just 100% acrylic. And this is Big Twist, I believe. There's a fork in there. Yes, this is Big Twist. And I'm actually really enjoying this is a project I can work on with minimal lighting. Like I have a light over here next to my spot. My husband turns off this light and I just have this soft light. Or we turn off all the lights and this one, if I don't turn it off, it still will turn on. But it's like dim and I can still crochet by it. And I don't have to worry about missing stitches and, you know. So, but this is going to be an extraordinarily warm blanket. And I think I really like it. But since I have not been on here, I have had several acquisitions. You can't see I have a few items next to me on the couch here. And I actually have missed, like, every time I sit down to crochet, I'm like, oh, I should make a video. I'm just sitting here by myself. I should make a video. And yeah. And oh, my shirt, it's backwards, but I'm a hooker. I play with balls. I carry a 9mm, and I love whips and chains, which is true. So, Kirshner's has been very, very nice to me. Let me get it. I got it. And they had a sale on their mill ends. Of course. And who doesn't love mill ends? I do. You want to see them? Look at that. And we are going to open. Because I ain't scared. I'll put it back if I want to. Look at that. Does that not look like Valentine's Day? That is a heart in a ball. It's a love ball. And it's very soft. This is 75% acrylic and 25% wool. Look at that one. This is brown on the outside. But I love this green right here. And then it transitions. It's so amazing. This is going to be a knitted shawl, I believe, because I am loving this combination. And I'm thinking this probably will be also maybe a small throw. I don't know. It's going to be, but these are the only two I got too. Like there's one apiece. Although I bet I could probably, I'm sure Hirschner's has got these colors, just not in this ball. But so let's see. Gently, gently put it back inside the bag. No, we went to the cabin for a couple days, like 4 days, and it was amazing. I mean, I live in the mountains, but going to the cabin, it is more rustic than when we go camping. There's no electricity. The running water it's rainwater that's caught from the roof that's filtered and pumped by a motorized pump up to a tank, and then the tank gravity feeds the house. And the whole house was made by 2 men. They are old now, but when they were a little younger, they used mostly wood from the property, and everything that they made, like if they needed anything, concrete mixer, they used a small concrete mixer, and they took everything up there in the back of a pickup truck. So, because there's no way any big trucks are getting up there. We have a hard time with our 4-wheel drive. So, and there's, there's an outhouse because there's no bathroom. And there's, when you go to the outhouse and there's a little creek bed that they put a bridge over, and I mean, it doesn't run. It's Arizona. And you walk across and you come up to the cabin. I mean, it's a 2-story cabin, and you've got the lanterns lit inside. It looks like Little House on the Prairie. It's so amazing. I mean, it just the atmosphere, and that's what we go for, is the atmosphere. So, because my husband, we now have a mobile Starlink, so we still get internet. Well, his son was traveling, so he wanted to be able to keep an eye on him through our 360 app to make sure he was okay, but whatever. Anyways, next. It was very peaceful up there. Look at this. I'm not sure why I got off on that tangent. It's okay. I can tangent. I hope you don't mind. This is it is not DK. Well, it says it's a DK, 75% acrylic, 25% wool. I thought I got alpaca. Yes, I didn't. Oh well. But look at that. It is so cool looking. And these, they match. I was like, oh, cool. Ignore the dogs. But I'm like, oh, they look so pretty together. I'm like, I gotta make something. I gotta make. So yes, I'm very excited about these because it's new wool. It's new yarn. Yeah, I told the UPS guy. He came up. I was like, "Yay, we love you." He's like, "Thank you." I was like, "Yeah, you bring the yarn." So, and I did go to Michael's, and I can't remember what I went for. I went for something. I don't know. Anyways, and I bought this. It was $3. It's loops and threads. It's a little felting kit. And I've always wanted to try felting. There was when I worked at the junior high school in town over there in Sierra Vista, there was a felting club. And I always wanted to go, but I never got a chance to. And I'm like, that's what I need to do. I want to see if I can find a small felting kit to see if I like it. So I got this little bird. And I think he's adorable. Can you see it? There he is. It's a little birdie. And I have a ton of Christmas trees. Okay, I don't have a ton. I have 5 that are out all the time. Sometimes you see this one. I had a bunch of Easter stuff on it. And I have smaller ones, and I have a really big one over there in the corner that's not like an actual Christmas tree. It's just a short, well, it's like a skinny one. But the stem, it's got a long wooden. My cat is rolling around on the floor. When we were gone and we got home, they would not leave us alone. Like, they don't really normally hang out with my husband. They were over here with my husband. It's like, I think the cats missed us. We had people taking care of them. It's not like they were alone, but they just missed us. So I got this little felting kit, and I'm gonna try this. And then I got me some darn good yarn. I can't remember when I got it. I think I might have shown this to you guys before. But this is a 4 ply, but it's DK in this purple. It's just a little bit. This is recycled silk in the color Rose Blossom. And I was like, I need to just try some different bougie yarn just to see, like, maybe I'll, I mean, this could be a little a little Sophie scarf probably. And this one is a size, this is a, color is this one? Daffodil. Is this also the recycled silk? Yes. I was like, something else to play with, like, because I'm practicing the knitting and, you know, it won't be a big project like what I got going. And look at this one. This one is beautiful. Gaia's Ember. That's what this one is called. Isn't that lovely? The 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 camera's never actually this one is doing a pretty good job. It's kind of blowing it out a bit, but I mean wow. And then I saw what was I looking at? Little Knits, I think. And they've got these little babies for $2.50 a piece. $2.50 a piece. So this one is teal feather. And this one is zinnias. But I thought, and it's sock yarn. It's ultimate sock. Oh, you can't see. Because the light got screwed up. It's the, oh, darn it. Anyways, that's enough of that. I thought since I'm making socks, I could maybe either start the cuff or do the heel or, you know, how they do separate cuffs, heels, and toes with some of this. And it's so pretty. So, and then I'm not sure if I showed you some of this. This is also sock yarn. This is Heritage Prints. And this is super, 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 super soft sock yarn. Super fine. This is 100 grams. This is a huge ball of sock yarn. The colorway is, yeah, because you can see on the front it's superwash merino and nylon. What is the colorway? It's color number 143. But I thought it's so pretty because I like the little minty, the minty and the yellow, and I thought, oh, it's kind of, you know, I don't know. You know how you get when you're looking at yarn. And this I was gonna do this for something I can't remember. But since it's fuzzy, I didn't like it because you can't frog it. Maybe this was my first knitting. I can't remember. Anyways, I thought maybe I should do practice socks in this. We'll see. This is just, it's a silk and, no, a cashmere and silk, I think. The blue, I think, is silk. And the pink, the peach is cashmere. So we'll see. That was a TEMU. TEMU? Can't remember. Next is TEMU. Because in my Dollar General bag, I got these. These are really heavy. I didn't notice that before. Those other ones are not as heavy as this. Excuse my crinklage. Double crinkles. But this, I got this, because if you do their, you know, you get their specials or their penny sales or whatever, you can get this stuff basically for the price it costs to ship it to yourself. Um, and you buy several things, and it's, I mean, even if you're paying $10 in shipping and you're getting, 6 or 7 things of balls of wool. I have a sticker in my foot. And I'm wearing slippers. Oh, how that happened. Anyways, here we go. This is fanola. I am unclear as to what that means. And there is nothing else written on this ball band. But I look at the color. This went through customs in Europe. And I can't remember what it's made of. But it's several strands. 2, 4, 5 strands. Or is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands. And I believe this is it. I think it's all acrylic. But it is fine, so it's like a 1 fine weight. It's too fine to be a sport weight. But look at the color. Is that not gorgeous? I had to see it in person. I had to. I don't even know how much is in this ball. A ton. This ball is very heavy. It's like twice, 2 or 3 times the weight of this. And this is wool. Next. And this one I got, where did I get this one? I think because I liked the way the green and the brown, like the rust kind of melded together. I mean, it's so pretty. And this is also a fine, this is probably a 2. It's still fine, but it's got more strands. This one has probably twice the strands of this, so it's probably a 2 weight. But look at it! And there's also, actually, it's not as heavy as this one. This one is just more compactly tied, woven, spun. It's so pretty. I'm like, this needs to be a Lena shawl. Lalena's Crochet. That's my nickname is Lena. Or Lala. I mean, depends on who you are. It's usually Lena. So yeah, this needs to be a Lena shawl. And I already have, or Charm Grammy, Lynette, she did a t-shirt. She chose a t-shirt that she's going to make when she gets her house and gets her yarn room put back together. And, this would be amazing in that. Thinking. What can I say? Is that it? No, that's not it. Because I also got this. Also TEMU purchases. There's several of these. In I think I have 8 of these and I have 4 of these. This is 100% cotton, but very soft. And I liked the look of the mix because it's got, blue, like baby blue grays and pink. I'm like, oh, this would be a really cute little blanket, a small little blanket that, well, I don't have anything to donate right now, but I'm going to be. I mean, this is what we do on here. We make stuff, we donate stuff. This is how it is. Anyways, I love the colors. I think they're very pretty. and I can't wait to turn it into something. And then this one, because of course green is my favorite color, and I saw this with the little bit of pink, the little pink, and that's here, and that's not, that blue is not that blue. It's not as blue as it is on camera. It's more green. It's like a teal. So, but it is so, and I don't know, something happened to that. You'd think my cats got into it, but they didn't. I think it was the packaging. Got beat up a bit. This is naturally warm and what? What? And not. You'd think I would have looked at it before I brought it out here. Original, ecologically warm. That's what it says on the little. So apparently it is wool actually. It's obviously it says hand dyed right on the label. That's just don't dry clean. No bleach. Why would you bleach it? But this is also very, very lovely. Very lovely. And then I got with my Hirschner's order, got more soft yarn. I did get 2 apiece because I like having 2 balls, 1 ball in each sock bag that I do at a time. But this is just the Premier Fruits. This one is guava. Isn't it pretty? Like my daughter needs a pair of pink socks. If she wears them. And this is orange, obviously. I think I would have. Oh, come on. But it's pretty. And it's soft. Let's see, what is it a mix of? Let me see. 93% acrylic and 7% PBT. I don't know what that means. I've been meaning to look that up. Everybody says, oh, it's PBT or it's BLM. Well, to me, BLM is what they call the land out there, you know, the forest. In yarn. Polybutylene terephthalate, a type of highly elastic thermoplastic polyester. It is primarily used to provide mechanical stretch, shape recovery, and a soft texture to fabrics. It makes high elasticity. It stretches significantly. Significantly and bounces back to its original shape and feel. It also makes things very durable. It's highly resistant to abrasion, chlorine, and UV rays. Also easy to dye. Okay. Well, there we go. Now let's do it is nothing. Refers to Black Lives Matter and does not describe an actual fiber chemical. Fiber, comma, chemical or physical ingredient used in manufacturing. Well, that's a disappointment. Here, I thought it was something awesome. It wasn't. Oh well. But now we know, because we looked it up. But yeah, my yarn. We did some stuff. Lots of stuff. I had a great time at the cabin. My husband too. Well, because it was just us adults. We didn't have any kids. We didn't have the real adults. My husband's stepdad and his cousin, who actually built the cabin up there, and the shower and all that stuff. The shower, it's amazing. It's a sauna slash shower, but you gotta start a fire under the water heater in order to heat up enough water to shower. As I said, very rustic, but it's really nice. You've been camping for 2 days. You heat up the water, you get all clean. You're like, oh, okay, I'm ready to camp again. Anyways, I've had some acquisition. Next time I'll come on and I'll show you some things that I've made. I have mentioned it before. I was selected for Hooker versus Hooker this Saturday. Check out Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, or Jan the Sassy Alaskan Crafter, for the Hooker versus Hooker end competition. This is the weekend of the reveal. I am not allowed to show you what I made, but I am allowed to say that the colors that were chosen, or the project that was chosen, was something that we feel we are good at. And the colors were variegated, green, and blue. So, my project is blocking right now. Of course, my blocking mats did not come in time, so I am blocking it on something else. We shall see how it works. But I'm ready to kick butt. Although I do know that it's a very good competition. Everyone I'm competing against is awesome. So, we'll see. I actually never compete to win. I compete to compete. So, there you go. Anyways, join me for Hooker versus Hooker on Saturday with Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. I don't know why I forgot. I just said it. What the heck is the matter with me? So, yes, and you guys, you can see all of our amazing projects and hear the banter that goes on between the hookers. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope you were able to get some projects done and get a little bit of inspiration from the amazing yarn that I happen to procure. I do have more coming. Because once you start, I mean, this was what, $6? Come on. So, yeah, I don't care. It was $6. That's a lot of yarn for $6. Same with the other ones. I think this other stuff was, I think I got it for $3 a hank. And I got 4 hanks. You cannot, you can't. For hand-dyed wool, come on. It's worth it. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. Hit the like, subscribe. All of that is free. And I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy all of your projects. Happy hooking!